Actually, talking about Cameroon, Cameroon is like in Central Africa. It's like the paradise of Central Africa. You understand? I will have Nigeria in West Africa, but Cameroon is like the in French. There's something we call Afrique en miniature, which means like the paradise of Central Africa. So many things happen around Cameroon in Central African countries. Like for example, like the seaport. Most of the countries like Central African Republic, Chad, they have their stuffs when they're importing. Most of their stuff passes through Cameroon seaport before they can have it. So that's actually economically talking about it. Cameroon is a good country with two official languages, English and French, and we have 10 provinces, uh, two provinces that are English speaking, and eight provinces that are French speaking, with a diversity of languages about, I'm not precise about it, but more than 200 ethnic groups. You understand? So, although like in Nigeria, we have some of the ones that are quite outstanding and dominating the other ones, for example, the Bulos in the central region, the BTs, which are quite divided, and where we have the president of our country, where the president of our country comes from. We have them. We have the Dwalas. We have the Basas. You understand? The Dwalas are actually the people that constitute the economic capital, which is Douala, and why the political capital is Yaoundé. And we have also people who are like actually like the Igbos here, which we call the Bamilekes, which are actually very, very, very business minded also, and they are very good at doing this. That are called the Bamilekes in our region, with a complete different culture. What I really like is that we also have in that same region, like the Bamilekes, their region is divided because you also have different cultures. That's why they like the diversity of culture is like awesome. You have, for example, in that region of the West province of Cameroon. What I need to come and emphasize on it is that our country is different because we have provinces, and provinces are divided into departments, and departments are divided into districts, and districts are divided into villages. So that's the constitution actually. You understand? So at the head of provinces, which are quite which is they cover a very big region. You have provinces that are headed by governors who represent the head of state in those places. Like here, for example, they talk about states, but the provinces are regions because in matter of like occupation, there is no big difference between Cameroon and Nigeria. So as matter of occupation, like the land, like yeah, like the matter of occupation. So there's no big difference, but just that the provinces are the regions. You understand? Are bigger in those perspectives. So because we are mostly favoring the French system, because since eight provinces are French speaking, so there's that domination of French. That's why you see that that organization, like having the head of state, you having the governors, and having the governors heading the provinces, having the departments, because it's actually a French way of ruling, which is actually dominating in one way or another. But from recent perspectives, a lot of improvements have been done towards that, because most of the English part of Cameroon, they want to be outstanding to, and to have the different respects so far as English language is concerned, because Cameroon is actually the only two countries in the world that are bilingual, Cameroon and Canada. So that's something, is an information that is very important. There are only two official countries who speak officially English and French, actually Cameroon and Canada. So the people are quite jovial, welcoming, hospitality. Sometimes I used to say the hospitality is awesome, because sometimes I used to say the Cameroonian is that kind of person. He will receive you, he will welcome you to his house, and he will tell you have everything. Have my bed, have my food, have my children, even our children, and he will go and sit outside by the tree and say, "Feel free, it's your house." That's the kind of level of hospitality. It's like, you know, unbelievable, but that's how the people are. You understand? But I may sound it like that, and you may say, okay, I have come across some people who are not like that, but there is no rule without an exception. You understand? Actually, there are exceptions. But I'm telling from a perspective, like, on a scale, like if we're talking about 100%, you have people like more than 70% that are like that. Actually, that's why it's a very accommodating place. A lot of different people, wide race, different. They come to Cameroon and they talk like investing, and given reading this aspect, I would like to have a bridge so far as investment is concerned there, and it's a very rich country with a lot of mineral resources. You understand? In the, like for example, like we have gold, we have aluminium, we have copper, we have magnesium. We have a lot. Just to name a few. Like for example, so far as concerned gold is concerned, we have gold, for example, in the eastern part of Cameroon, where actually it's like you pick gold from the floor. Apparently, it's a very rich, and that's how it happens. So most of the people come internationally because they come and build do into gold mining and all the rest, and you can have those other aspects, and also very rich because the soil is very rich, and so you have different varieties of food nutrients that you can have, especially in the western part of Cameroon, where we call it like in French le grenier. Le grenier is like something, when we were growing in grandmommy's kitchen, when you have those three cornerstone fireplace, and you usually have a place where she keeps her stuff, and when she removes things from there, they have a very special taste. I'm talking about those who experience that fact of having their grandmom by them. When you go to the village, it's a three corner firestone, and the smoke goes up, and there's something where she used to dry fish. That's what they call the grenier. It's dry fish, dry certain things, so that the smoke comes up. And sometimes that place used to be very dark, very very dark. So that's the place actually called. So that's where most of the important things are. That's why that place of Cameroon is called. That's called like Bafoussam, like the head of that province. The place is called Bafoussam, and it happens that I was born there actually, because my father used to be an accountant, so he was transferred. That's where I was born, in that part. Although being French speaking is quite. Some people may not believe that I'm French speaking, that I'm French. Although English instructed, I learned English like any other person, but my first language is French, and I'm even the only one in my family speaking English. So when I speak it, since I say I'm speaking Chinese, they don't even get what I'm saying. So that's quite a peculiarity. So, but it's an awesome country. As an awesome country, that I really love. But like any other countries, you have your ups and downs. You have the politicians that may do the things the wrong way, and so it depends also to which extent, and that sometimes may discourage that's because that's the most important thing that actually discourages investment, because we have been very peaceful, but actually we have managed to be very peaceful for that period of time. You understand? Because and what holds to our peace is the fact that the least, the smallest Cameroonian is food that is keeping us, that's giving that peace. And the politicians, they know that. That's why they stick to it, because you understand, the poorest man in Cameroon will not sleep without eating. At least he will find something like plantains, you understand, to eat for it, even if he has to put it under ashes fire, and let's say he puts palm oil on it and salt, and he will eat it, and he will drink water. So that's what it's actually saying, because we have enough food, because we give food to a lot of countries. Actually, that's why they call Cameroon the paradise of Central Africa, because most of the food going to those different parts of our country, we are the ones supplying Gabon, supplying Central African Republic in food and everything that's concerned. So there is enough food. That's why sometimes I'm sometimes homesick, when I find myself out of there, because I don't have the different varieties of food that I see here. I'm not mostly the swallow type, so I want to see rice, plantain, cocoyam. I want to see those varieties of food that I constantly see here. So the culture too has to do with the food, like ndole, which is one of the most outstanding. It's a vegetable that they make with rice. It's bitter, but that's quite famous. And most of the people, when they come to the country, the first thing they talk about is ndole, which is from the Doualas, which are mostly the coastal region of Cameroon.
Anyways, for our minimum price is 1.5 million.
One for waiting.
Yes, because now you can.
Shut up! Now politician, I be politician. I dey run election. Even when they run for election, they spend 1 million naira. Now I want build road for my community people. Honorary fee. If you know what you go talk, I go call okay. Okay, cover my grandmama burial. 2,000 I will give her from morning till night. Fee when you go do for 1 hour, then you will collect 1 million.
Madam, please, we have a prize here. The kind of movie we want to do is not, we do classic movie.
Fee me. Okay. When I tell you to cover my grandmama burial, 2,500 from morning till night. Now you record. The problem is say we now know what you do. He record us, we dance finish. He reach me the open coffee. We not see our mama for coffee for the video. Video when for real life, our mama dey coffee. Video when he give us now man, now we see. Whether I carry another man burial, put for our grandma burial, we don't know. Now me just make come meet you. So you go do the fee for me. I want to give you 2K on top. So that the thing will come away, no get any problem. They tell me 1 million.
Madam, please, this is an office. You're shouting, and that is our prize.
You go take 1.5.
1.5.
4.5. You go collect 4.5. You go collect.
Madam, this is not a charity organization.
Ibabo. Mais what a vacuum. You are shouting at me. You shout at me. Idiot. She's raising your hand. Security.
Dumela, that is hi in Setswana. My name is Ernest Sarkosing. I am a gospel artist from Botswana, and thanks for watching Quick TV Africa.
Good afternoon, viewers. This is Quick TV Africa, and I'm your girl Faith. We're here live at Asaba. So, what are you doing here? You're just coming to watch. Are you a performer?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how would you translate into good English? Like good English. Me and you know be mates.
That's a big one.
Okay, you can.
Hey! See you all. Both of us are not age mates. Both of us are not age mates. We are not mates. We are not mates here.
Okay.
Hello Africa, my name is Princess Shweta, the reigning Miss Culture Liberia 2017, and I love watching Quick TV Africa.
Stupid woman. I don't know why I'm married. 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 Stupid ring. Nonsense. Get out of here. Nonsense. Idiots.
Hello, Anne.
Hey, babe. How you doing?
I'm fine. How's the family?
Sure. That's okay. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you still there?
Anne, I don't know what to do next. I'm getting more confused by the day.
Where are you right now? Where are you?
married. I don't want married. I don't want. Stupid read. Get up. Idiots.
Who is that?
Hey, girlfriend.
Han. You're welcome.
My goodness. He did this to you? Not again. I'm so sorry.
And it's not like that. I guess he was upset this morning. Maybe that's... I don't know.
Maybe what? You a goat.
Anne.
You want to kill yourself before your time, right? Do you?
Anne, it's not like that.
Look at this girl.
See, he called me this morning and I did not hear him. You know, he actually thought I kept him silent. I guess it's how things are going. Maybe that's why he's...
How are things are? Joy, how are things are? When a grown man like that will end up beating you this way. How are things are? Answer me. Tell me.
And, you know, in the beginning it was not like this.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Maybe it's business. Maybe it's the way work is going. Yes.
Oh, please, what business are you talking about? In fact, I have to call your mother right now.
Anne!
I really do have
No,
to.
Anne! No!
What is it?
You don't have to do that!
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. See, please. Please, I beg you. I don't want a third party in this. It's my family matter, okay? I'll settle it myself. I'll settle it the way I want it to be settled. I beg you.
My goodness. Joy.
Don't join me in this.
Believe you.
Yes, yes. The appointment will still hold. Yes, yes. I'll see you tomorrow. Tell her to come. Tell her to come. I will go and arrest her husband for that rubbish he's doing. Nonsense. It's evil for a man to slap the wife. What do you want to do? 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 Get out of this place! Get out of this place!
Please!
name is Adebayo Sandra Ireti. This is Live with Sandra on Quick TV.
Keep watching Quick TV Africa. Hey, yo, Nigeria. I am Ibrahim Badingo. Keep watching Quick TV Africa because it's the best back TV.